assalamu alaikum, what's up, it's your boy Mo, alhamdulillah. I'm back uploading on the channel, and in this video inshallah I'm going to be talking to you guys about the upcoming Afcon African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast 2024. Inshallah, I'm going to talk to you guys about the groups and about the teams that I think have the highest chance in winning the competition. Out of the 24 teams, I've wrote down 9 teams that I think have the highest chances in winning the competition. So inshallah, I'm going to be talking about their strength and their chances in winning the competition. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So let's start with Group A. Group A consists of Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. That's Group A. Group B, Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde and Mozambique. And Group C, Senegal, Gambia, Cameroon and Guinea. Group D, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, Angola. Group E, Tunisia, Mali, South Africa and Namibia. And Group F, Morocco, Congo, Zambia and Tanzania. So the groups are fairly equal. Like, I wouldn't say that there is a group that is just very tough. In my opinion, they're all equally fair. Yeah. So I've wrote down 9 teams that I think have the highest chances in winning the competition, and they are Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Egypt, Ghana, Senegal, Cameroon, Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco. So let's start with Ivory Coast. Obviously they have the home advantage. The competition or the tournament is being played in the Ivory Coast, so that's an edge. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wrote 5 players that are the top players in the Ivory Coast that, in my opinion, are the most important in the team. And they are Sergi Aurier from Nottingham Forest, the right back Frank Kesse from the Saudi Pro League El Ahly, and Nicolas Pepe plays in Trabzonspor. And you got Sebastian Haller, the Dortmund striker, and Seko Fofana, the El Nasser defender. So these are, in my opinion, the most important players in the Ivory Coast squad. So these are the ones to look out for. And the Ivory Coast, they have a good chance in winning the tournament. Obviously, they have good players and they have the home advantage. Obviously, the tournament is being played on their grounds, so you never know what could happen. But yeah, that was the Ivory Coast. So let's move up to the next team, and that is Nigeria. The Nigerian squad. I've brought 4 players that are their gems or are their most important players, and they are Calvin Bassey, and that's Fulham's centre back, and Alex Iwobi, also the Fulham player, and obviously Victor Boniface from Leverkusen, and obviously Victor Osimhen, the most important player from Napoli, and one of the best strikers in the world right now. And I believe he won the African Player of the Year award, right? So he's the one, like, he's the most important player from Nigeria, So yeah, Victor Osimhen. So Nigeria, obviously they have also a chance to win it. Not as big of a chance as Ivory Coast, but you never know what could happen. Maybe Victor Osimhen will just, be on fire and help Nigeria in the tournament. You never know what could happen, So let's move up to the next team, and that is Egypt, baby. Let's go. I'm Egyptian, and I've wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, the coach. I actually think that Egypt's coach, Roy Vitoria, is actually a very good coach. Like, Egypt, for the last, I don't know how many, he's been playing defensively. Like, the last Afcon, the whole tournament, Egypt scored 4 goals and they went to the final. Like, that just speaks about their attack, not the best. So, Coach Vitoria, once he came, Egypt started being banging goals, obviously scoring 6 goals against Djibouti and winning against Belgium. So attacking wise, he's playing good. So that's why I respect this man. That's why I think he's a good coach. And I wrote 6 players, and they are Salah Mustafa Mohamed, Sizo Elneny, Mohamed Abdelmenem, and Imam Ashur. And these are, in my opinion, the players that are most important for the team. Zizo, for example, is the best player in the Egyptian league. Elneny, of course, Arsenal's player. Mustafa Mohamed plays in Nantes in the France League and has been doing amazingly. Obviously, Mohamed Salah, I believe, has the most goal contribution in all of the Premier League and one of the best players in the world at the moment. You got Mohamed Abdelmenaim Al Ahli. Defender Imam Ashur, obviously one of the best midfielders in Egypt. And as I said, the coach, so Egypt's chances are actually the highest they've been for a while now. They're higher than the last Afcon and the one before and the one before and the one before. So they're looking good. The squad is looking good. You can say Egypt is at its prime at the moment, and they could really do something in this competition. I believe so far they have higher chances than Ivory Coast and also Nigeria. So let's move up to the next team, and that is Ghana. Ghana, obviously, good team. Obviously, I've brought three players that are their gems or are the most important in the team, and they are Iñaki Williams from Bilbao, Jordan Ayew, Crystal Palace, and Mohamed Kudus, obviously the main man from West Ham United, been banging it in the Premier League. You know, if you play fantasy, you know, mashallah, Allahumma barik. And yeah, so these are the three most important players in Ghana. At the moment, in my opinion, do they have high chances? They have a good chance, but so far, I would say out of the four teams that I've said, I believe they have the least chance, but you never know. You never know. Next team, Senegal. Obviously, we have Aliou Cissé, one of the best coaches in Africa. Obviously, Senegal has won the last Afcon, of course, against Egypt in the final. The penalty kicks. And how many players have I wrote? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players that are the most important, and they are Mendy, the goalkeeper of Al Ahly, I believe, in Saudi Arabia. Kalidou Koulibaly also plays in the Saudi Pro League in Al Hilal. Sadio Mane, also Saudi Pro League in Al Nassr. Ismail Assar plays in Marseille, and Nicolas Jackson, the Chelsea attacker. So they also have a pretty good squad, and the coach, obviously, so the chances are high. I don't know if they have a higher chance than Egypt. I don't know. I don't know what can happen. But obviously they have a good chance, and we'll see, inshallah. Next team, Cameroon. Cameroon, I wrote 1, 2, 3 Cameroon players that are the most important in the team, and there are Andre Onana from obviously Man United. The Man United goalkeepers have been doing good. Frank Anguissa from Napoli. He won the Italian league obviously last season, and Vincent Aboubakar plays in Besiktas, the man that scored against Brazil in the World Cup. You know, so these are the most important players in Cameroon. Don't have that high of a chance. I don't know. Like, I believe even Nigeria and Ghana have a higher chance, but you never know. You know, you never know what could happen. That was Cameroon, and then we move up to Algeria. Algeria have a good chance in winning this competition. How many players have I wrote? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 players that are the gems that are very important for this team and can help the team in this Afcon very much. And they are Yusuf Attal from Lille, Ismail Ben Nasser from Milan, Hussam Aouar from Roma, and Mahrez, obviously the main man that plays in Al Ahly in the Saudi Pro League. Obviously one of the best right wingers in the world. So yeah, the chances are high. See, the chances are very similar, you know, between the teams that I've just mentioned. Like, there's no team that is, like, so far from the teams that I mentioned, there's no team that is, like, there. Like, nah. They're pretty similar, you know, when we're talking, like, chances-wise. And now we move up to another Arabic team, and that's Tunisia. I've wrote two players, so far I think they have the least chance out of the teams that I mentioned. Tunisia, I've wrote 2 players that can help, and they are Issa Laidouni, plays in Union Berlin, Issa Laidouni, and Ilyas Ashuri plays in Copenhagen. I've personally seen this man play, you know, against Bayern Munich. This guy's a good player, you know. Technical, mashallah, Allahumma barik. He can help, but I don't know. I don't know if they are enough for them to win the competition. So far, I put them at least in, you know, out of the 8 teams that I've mentioned at the moment. And the last team, Morocco. Oh my God! And Morocco, I believe, have the best squad out of every team in the Afcon. Obviously, they have Walid Regragui as a coach, the man who coached Morocco in the World Cup, and Morocco obviously reached the semi-final. Obviously they beat Portugal and Spain in the round of 16. Spain and obviously Portugal in the quarterfinal, so they were a huge surprise. So they have the highest chance in winning this competition. Let's just be honest, they have the best squad. Obviously, as I said, they have coach Walid Regragui and they have Yassine Bono as the goalkeeper. That's Al Hilal's goalkeeper. Naif Agrad, West Ham's defender. Ashraf Hakimi, Paris Saint-Germain, obviously the right back. Nusayr Mazraoui, Bayern Munich. Like, look at the squad. Sufyan and Rabat, Manchester United. Ezzedine Ounahi, Marseille. This guy is amazing. I saw him in the last World Cup. Amazing. Hakim Ziyech, Galatasaray, obviously lately being on fire. Hakim Ziyech being on form, and the last player, and might be actually the most important player in the team. Yes, I would say he's the most important player in the team, and that is Youssef N'Sery, the one who scored against Portugal in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. I believe he plays in Sevilla, if I'm not mistaken, in La Liga. And I would say that Morocco have the highest chance in winning this competition. I'm just being honest. Like, obviously, I want Egypt to win the competition because I'm Egyptian myself. But when you look at the squad of Morocco, and the group that they are in, they're in Group F. They have Congo, Zambia, and Tanzania. Shouldn't be a tough group for them. So whoever faces Morocco, further in the competition, just saying, like, damn. But yeah, I would say they have the highest chance. Obviously, they have Ashraf Hakimi, the man has been doing amazing. Obviously, Hakim Ziyech. You never know what could happen in this competition. These are the 9 teams that I predict that 99% one of them is going to win this competition, and Allah Alam, Allah knows best. So yes, that was the video. Tell me your opinion in the comment section below. Who do you think is the top team for this competition? So yeah, and leave a like if you like the video, share. I'll see you guys in the next one, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.